Department of Foreign Affairs says concluding the negotiations on the framework for the Code of Conduct in the South China Sea will remain the focus of ASEAN member countries in dealing with the territorial dispute. Malacanang also says the Duterte administration will pursue its diplomatic approach in its territorial row with China. Rocky Ignacio tells us more.
The Philippines maintains its position to resolve territorial disputes in the South China Sea through peaceful means. Presidential spokesperson Ernesto Abella said this on the report that the mission in the 30th ASEAN Summit's chairman's statement of China's militarization in the contested area was victory for them.
We need to appreciate the tact of the president, the way he approaches matters. And at this stage, he finds the more reasonable tack is to approach it diplomatically and that without losing any of our entitlements, without losing any of our rights, okay, and without losing any of our authority over certain properties that we consider ours.
DFA ASEAN Executive Director Saldi Patron said that all leaders focused on the establishment of a framework on the Code of Conduct in the South China Sea.
Land reclamation and militarization also. We want to reflect as much as possible the discussion as accurately as possible of the leaders, and there was no one who was strongly pushed or mentioned anything about land reclamation and militarization. On the other hand, the leaders highlighted the improving relations between ASEAN member states or ASEAN and China, and the need to conclude the framework for the Code of Conduct. So that was the emphasis given.
The favorable decision of the United Nations Arbitral Tribunal on the West Philippine Sea was not also tackled in the summit, but Patron reiterated it is not a loss of opportunity for the Philippines since better benefits are expected for ASEAN once a framework on the Code of Conduct is established.
We don't think so. Arbitral award is there. It's part of international jurisprudence. It's part of international law. We can invoke it anytime we want, and that's what the president has said, that in the right time, he will make references to it. But right now, the focus really is to concluding the negotiations on the framework for the Code of Conduct.
President Rodrigo Duterte expects that the framework on the ASEAN Code of Conduct in the South China Sea will be finished before the year ends. For PTV News, Rocky Ignacio.